what, man? These conversations, this is reminding me of a bunch of shit. Hey, man, no, like peep this, bro. Peep this shit right here. Let's see, from the year 2008 up to the time I left college the first time, which was like 2014, literally every woman except for the one that I mentioned earlier, every single one has tried to get at me, and I'm like, yo. And some of them even before I got married, and most people don't know what I do for a living. So it's because all my stuff is private. So I believe it takes us back to what Miss Green said. Miss Green said, "Don't worry. After they've been ran through and got a bunch of kids, they'll be back, and you'll be okay."
Toxic. She called me toxic.
Yeah, I bet.
She called me toxic.
So cliche.
Swear I am not shit.
But I'm not though.
She called me toxic cause I won't simp out. Never get phased or react to a big mouth. She called me toxic.
She called me toxic.
She called me toxic.
Oh wow.
Welcome to another episode of Sue Me Later. I'm your host, Sean Bills. I have a special panel here today. As y'all know, I have my bros with me, Alpha G and Ben Frank. And we have a new addition. Hopefully this is not his last. Y'all may know him from some of my earlier videos. I'll let my bro introduce himself.
Devin Frazier. Ain't much to it.
So how's everybody doing today, man? What's going on with y'all?
I'm hot.
Yeah, it's hotter than camel sex out here. That's true.
Oh my God. Fucking camel sex? Can you imagine the smell? Good Lord.
All right. So today's episode is a little bit of an improv. We had some topics slated, but a few of the guests were unable to make it. Life happens. It is what it is. We're gonna pivot. We gonna get into some shit today. The first topic I want to talk about is, let's see. This dermatologist, she says that the proper way to shower is only 2 to 3 times a week. And before y'all ask, the dermatologist who came up with this study, yes, she is.
You know who don't do that? You know who do that?
Dr. Mary Stevenson out of NYU, yes, she is. And since it's your first time on the podcast, we'll let you have the floor, Mr. Frazier.
Man, firstly, I'm glad you let us know that she's exactly who we thought she was. Because I was troubled. I was like, somebody's car about to get revoked out here, because that shit's not okay. But here are my thoughts. I feel like she tried to play off inviting the nigga over to her house. And he got down there and he was like, yo, bitch, what the fuck is this? He was like, well, the FDA recommends. I was like, you can't play that shit off. Like, you can't. It's unacceptable behavior. Get your shit together. That's all I got. It's just not cool. I was like, imagine me and the boys, we go out to the field, right? We're doing our job. You're sweaty and nasty and shit, right? We come back to the house and tell our girl, like, hey, I know I got back on Tuesday, but I showered on Sunday. That's just fucking gross. pH balance is getting thrown off. Fucking, man. Almost, it's not okay, man. Protect these babies. Wash your ass.
That's right.
All right, hey Frank, what you got to say about you should only wash 2 to 3 times a week, bro?
Use a nasty bitch. Because why would you think, with your pH levels and all this shit you walking through, every time some females, there are some okay, every time some females take a step, them coochie lips is rubbing. And when them coochie lips rub, it's gonna make friction. And with friction comes heat. With enough heat comes odor. You're gonna need to wash that shit. Now I know how I get. I work in the shipyard. I'm sweating from damn 3 in the morning to 3 in the afternoon. And I know my shit ain't right after I get off of work. So I'm gonna clean my ass. And if I'm gonna clean my ass when I get off of work, which is at least 5 days a week, you need to clean your ass too. I don't care if you've been sitting in AC all day in the office. I don't care if you've been sitting in McDonald's making French fries and nuggets. You need to wash that shit. Every damn day. Wash it. Yeah, there's some bodily oils that are essential that have to procreate themselves within the body. Sure, that's fine. Do that. But you still need to throw some water on that shit. You got to get right.
I mean, soap don't hurt either.
Right. Little soap, little Dove, little Bath and Body Works, something, Irish Spring, any damn thing. Throw something to clean that motherfucker. It needs it. The skin needs it. The skin is making cells every second that you are alive. You need to clean them motherfuckers. So 2 days. Who you around that's accepting that shit? Check your friends. Check your family. You don't need to be around that shit.
Nah, hey, bro. Look, man, you work day shift at the yard. I work night. Why, when I get off of work at 6 in the morning, the people on your shift are musty?
You know why? Because they don't wash their ass before they come to work too. When you sleeping, some people, I'm kind of big. I'm 200 plus. When I sleep, I sweat from time to time in my sleep. I know it. My AC can be on 69. I'm gonna sweat at some point in time. I'm gonna wash my ass before I go 8 hours without washing my ass, sweating for possibly the entire 8 hours. I'm gonna wash my ass. I just got out the shower now. Shit, I'm wash my ass. You got to. And even if it's scientifically proven that you don't have to, guess what? Common courtesy. Don't nobody want to be around no funky, musty, stinking motherfucker. I damn sure don't. I was getting mad the other day, like it was Monday. I was getting mad at work because the guy was 20 feet away from me, and I could smell his armpits. I'm sitting there looking around like, where's the Philly cheesesteaks at? Because I'm smelling these onions, and it's this motherfucker. And then he had the nerve with his arms up. Like, no, put this shit down. Common courtesy is a big thing out here, be it your bodily odor, be it how you talk, be it how close you stand into a motherfucker. You need to have that shit. Wash your ass. That's all I got to say. God damn it.
I feel you. Like, that shit is crazy, man. Like, me personally, I sweat. You know, it's summertime. Like, for instance, I was in Houston last year in June. And anyone who's ever been to Houston knows about that humidity. That humidity is disrespectful. The air is sticky all the time. Now I was washing 2 to 3 times a day. Fuck, a week. What? Nah, that shit is nasty, man. I don't know. I like to be clean. I like to wash. You know what I'm saying? I like smell goods. Like I can't get with that. But I have seen a trend. You know, there's been this trend of trying to dictate, you know, when you're supposed to wash, how you wash, and things like that by a certain demographic of people. You know what I'm saying? Like not using washcloths and
The Mayo mob.
not and not washing your feet because the water trickles down your legs, and you know what I'm saying? Like I've seen this recently over the years, and I'm just like, yo, I even seen some say that they don't wash their kids but like twice a week, and I'm like, kids are dirty. Like they're dirty. They cough on their hands and touch each other. They run through the grass and the mud.
And let me interject on that, because I know there's going to be somebody that says, well, kids don't need to be washed every day. Well, if they go outside and play for over an hour, they need to have their ass washed, because whatever's on outside whatever's in the grass, whatever is on the playground, whatever is on the other kids they was playing with is now on your child. Wash the babies, clean them. Okay? It needs to happen.
Why they wait until the summer to share this foolishness?
That's the agenda.
Because then what's going to happen when you get to winter? It's going to be cold and people still going to be outside musty, and I'm going to be confused. It happens every year.
COVID. Again.
Hey, yo, hold on. Hey, yo, hold on. Yo, Devin. Do you remember?
I already know what you're about to say.
Motherfucker not. You motherfucker not.
It was one chick every morning.
I knew you was gonna say it. You know what? You know the worst part about all that is that I got tired of y'all laughing at her, and she was laughing with y'all, thinking that y'all was clowning somebody else. So I had to be like, "Hey, fam, I'm keeping a buck with you. Here's some Irish Spring. Here's a Wise-Claw." Like, and she was like, "Wait, what?" And I was like, "Look, man, I don't really fuck with you like that, but this shit getting old." Like,
didn't you do that in the morning?
I did.
Yeah,
I remember that shit.
You know, like, cause we live uptown, so our school bus came early as hell to get us, down there Newmarket and shit. Yo, we talking like 5:45, 6 o'clock in the morning. Chick is humming.
Oh hell no!
Humming. Like, yo.
And they was really, and the worst part is that she was getting clowned. This went on for weeks before I got tired of it. I was like, I'm trying to take a nap in the morning. And all I hear is the whispers, and then she started laughing because she hear one of the jokes, and she want to know who they talking. To this day, I don't know who they told her that they was talking about, but I knew. We all knew.
I told her it was her. She pissed me off one day, and I told her,
of course you did.
Why the hell you be coming to school musty in the morning? Like,
of course you told her.
Hey,
the fucking villain.
Because I told her, but at least I was tactful about it. I was just like, well, maybe giving somebody a bar of soap isn't tactful. But we didn't have no beef after that. We was cool. I still don't like her sister. I can see her sister getting jumped on the side of the road. I'm gonna be nigga driving by in this car. World star.
Drive by disinfectant. You nasty.
Nah, she definitely didn't fuck with me after that. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I'm just trying to make the world a better place. We got enough pollution out here.
You can't clean it up like that.
I'm trying to save the environment. You know what I'm saying? We can't be having them fumes in the ozone layer like that. You know what I mean? So, I was just trying to, go green.
He's trying to go green by stopping somebody else from going green. That's wild. That's wild.
That's crazy.
That's why I don't be going home, man. Y'all be foolish. I was like, I gotta sit there and be serious. I gotta be a responsible adult while people saying this stuff. Like, I'm in a hotel right now. I'm pretty sure they can hear me outside. Somebody gonna report me, and that's okay. That's fine.
But nah, man, that whole not washing every day. I just find it funny that this demographic of people who say this like to call, people with melanin monkeys and jungle beasts and stuff like that. And, that sounds more like being one with nature than washing your ass every day. But I digress.
So, random question, because since we brought up washcloths, so like when they use the bar of soap,
they just put it on their body.
Because I was gonna say, because I've had to use soap after getting, after getting from the field, you lather up first, you get a thick lather going, then you scrub. Armpit hairs and stuff like to stick to soap, so I'm like, if everybody in the house ain't using a washcloth,
more than
they all passing the soap. Like everybody balling ass hair. I don't know, man. I don't know.
More than armpit hair.
Everybody getting pubic hairs. Everybody got some pubic hairs in their face, all on the teeth and shit. It's all over the fucking place.
Serena Williams, she said her husband didn't know how to use the washcloth. She had to teach him.
Being white.
You don't know? So, yeah, Serena Williams' husband is not. He does not have melanin, sir.
I don't know why I thought he was Nigerian. I don't know who I'm thinking of.
I don't know who you're thinking of, but Serena Williams has a light-skinned baby. I don't know why you thought she had a Nigerian of all people.
I don't know.